Hello everybody. Welcome back to Destiny Plans. As you can see, there is a giant package right here. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a Temu haul. So some of the items that I got are strictly planning. Some of them are a little bit more of like craft items. I did go ahead and cut open the bag for ease of use, and I'm going to get it out of the way. Go ahead. Okay, so what I'll do is I will go through and I will show you each item. I'm going to grab one of my notebooks here real quick so that I can actually swatch some of these for you. Okay, and I'll put it right here. Okay, so and I'll give you prices on every item as well. So this says right here, this is my first item, Scenic Poke Embroidered Coasters. So you can't really see because of this label right here, but inside of here, it's a whole kit. And I will tell you, I have ordered from Temu before. Some items are okay quality, decent quality, and some of them just are not. So these are the different little coasters. So if you see, it's like a little scene, right? So it's gonna be like the sun in the background and stuff. And it comes with all of the pieces that you need on the inside. If you can see all of that yarn in the different spools, and they're all numbered with instructions. And then these are the little coaster pieces down here. So again, you can see the different backgrounds. There's the one with the sun. And so you'll use this kit, make those coasters. And I'm sure I've mentioned in a different video, and that kit, by the way, sorry, that kit was $6.07. But I mentioned it in a previous video. I'm doing monthly challenges for the month of 2025. And for March, my challenge is creativity. So I have a different creative item that I'm supposed to do every day. So today is, Friday the 7th. So my creative item for the day is actually something that I've never really done before. And it's flower arranging. So I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to grab like a couple of flower bouquets, and then I'm going to make a pretty arrangement to sit on my desk. And then actually tomorrow, my challenge for tomorrow is actually flower and leaf pressing. So I'm going to take some of those flowers and some of the leaves, and I'm going to press them in a book and let them dry. Because I've also never done that before. And I don't think it's going to be super difficult, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, this is another kit. This one is slightly different than the last one. I have another item that goes along with this, but this, I don't know why it came with rhinestones. I feel like that's odd. But this is a whole kit for painting mandala rocks. If you guys have ever seen any of those, I used to watch videos on YouTube of someone, so like, here's like the pencil to sketch it out on your rock. Here's for making all the different dots. Those are actually significantly heavier than I expected them to be. And then it also has these in there as well for, again, different size dots. And then so this kit came with stencils, but it also came with these papers. So if you wanted to do it specifically on the papers, you could use these little mandala stencils to do so. You can also freehand using that this crayon, but because I'm extra, I did also specifically get the rocks to go with it too, because I wanted to specifically do a couple of rocks. So this mandala kit, the painting kit, was $10.50 for all of these pieces. And then they come in this pretty little pouch. I say pretty, but it's just blue. It is like a thicker material though, so it's not like a paper sack or anything. Then you've got these tools and these smaller dot tools, and you've got paintbrushes, some of which look like maybe they were already frayed, and then these larger dot. And these are metal, if you guys can hear that. And then a sponge and a painting tray. And then, of course, your crayon. But I think I already listed that. So that's that whole kit. And then I think the rocks, let me see. How many rocks did this come with? So the rocks alone, the stones were $7.44. And they come in like bubble wrap. Oh, that's fun. There's only 2. Sad day, a little bit. And they're not perfectly round either, but oh, they're kind of hard to open. Not surprising. But these are like those smooth texture rocks. They do have some dust, but I'll put those up there. Okay. This item is, if you guys can see, it is a diamond painting kit. And I've actually, again, I've never done one of these either. I've seen them, I've bought them for my kids. I've just never done one myself. Now, when I open this up, it comes with the mat or the picture. And true to my goals this year, it's like a tarot card, and it says the reader. And it has a skeletal woman with a messy bun and a book and a cat and some skulls. Well, a skull. But I grabbed this one because it just spoke to me. I liked its whole vibe. So then you can see it has the little tray. It has the little like adhesive stuff or wax stuff that you put inside the tip of here. And then you have all of your gems. And I will state that these are really, really small gems. I'm not sure if they're normally that small because, again, like I said, I've never done one of these before. So this kit was $5.75 for all of the pieces that you see here. Hopefully that's fun and does not drive me insane with having pieces everywhere. But we shall see. The next item that I got is actually super cute. So again, another craft item. This one is a needle felting kit, and it's a capybara needle felting kit. So inside here, you've got this little pouch that has like all of your felt stuff in it, felt goodies. And then it comes with like a keychain piece so that you can turn it into a keychain, and you're supposed to put a little ducky on the back of the capybara. And then inside here, this is our wool felting. My apologies. These are your little needles for felting. They're very sharp, so they stick them inside of here. Needles conveniently inserted into the side. So it's just a little kit. I think the instructions are, yeah, they're right here on this side. So I'm assuming they're going to be very simplistic instructions, which is fine. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm crafting, I kind of tend to not follow the directions anyways. This little kit was $3.02. So hopefully that'll be fun. Okay, now there's a couple of items that I do want to swatch for you guys. So the first one is these gel highlighters. I have a strong feeling that I'm not going to like these very much, but I also want to try them because it's in my nature. So this is a 10-pack. These are the pastel gel highlighters, and these were $4.32. So I'll go and swatch each one of these little colors. And it just has like a twist at the bottom if you needed to raise it up. I won't need to, but yeah, it feels cool. But you can smudge it, and that will drive me nuts. But they are very cool. It just depends on what exactly you're going to use them for. It almost feels like an oil pastel, if you guys have ever used those. The colors are very vibrant and pretty, though. I just see this getting messy, where I wouldn't want it to be messy. And that smudging will it'll just never work for me. I'm surprised that it says that these are pastel colors, because these look pastel, but these kind of just look like regular colors to me for the most part. I could be losing my mind. Like this one looks more of a pastel orange. Or, well, it's like a peach, actually. One thing I have noticed over time, like ordering anything off of Temu, is that I love that like certain brands name their colors, or at least number them, so that then that way I'm able to go back to the exact color without having to guess or swatch. But Temu does not seem to do that. See that one, this one looks like a very pastel lilac type purple. This blue does not look pastel to me at all. See, and some of them are a little bit softer, like this purple is quite soft. So then I wonder if that means that it'll smudge even more. Affirmative, can confirm. So while these are pretty, I don't think that I don't think I'll be using these. I may give these away or something like that. And I did actually get a secondary set. These are the vintage gel highlighters. These are a 12-pack, and these ones were $5.96. And anything that you get on Temu, I think there is, see, this one even has like a more narrow tip. These aren't as thick. But anything on Temu that you don't like or that you don't want, if I'm not mistaken, they allow you to return. That's a pretty like blush type color. These vintage ones almost seem more muted than the pastel ones. Okay, maybe not. We were just kidding. That's like a terracotta type color. But I do like the colors, just not necessarily that they're so messy. It's a very yellow peach. But these are fun. It does say that these are for highlighting in a Bible. I've never used these type of highlighters. But again, I would feel like it would be too messy. I do like these colors though. These are more of those like muted tones. And these are more like neutral muted tones than anything else. Last two colors here. Oh, I like that green a lot. That actually reminds me of the mild liner green that I use a lot in my planner. Oh, and that's a nice olive green too. Okay, now I kind of wish that I had these in like actual highlighters. That would be fun. Okay, so that's these two. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, so this is a pack of planner stickers that I picked up. So these are specifically monthly holiday, it's a monthly holiday sticker pack. So I will open it up and show you guys exactly what's inside. It says there's 660 pieces. So 660 stickers. It's very tight packaging. Let's see, can we get it out without ripping? Probably not. I will not state that this is like the thickest paper in the world that I'm feeling so far. But, so look, there's Christmas. I guess this is like a winter theme. Here's like some spring stickers. there's a dragon fruit. That's cute. Summertime, it looked like was on that one. School and like fall, cozy vibes. More spring. It looks like they're kind of all separated and jumbled a little bit. Fall and Halloween. Summer. I guess this one's also summer. 2 of those. Oh, okay, so it's like 2 of each of these. Okay, here's autumn, spring, another spring. Some of these are really, really small. Like if that's a tracker, which it looks like it is because it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I don't know about you guys. I don't know if I can write that small. And then my week to have a sticker this small, a little bit unrealistic. But I mean, we can always try them out and see how that goes. Every time I see these 2 stickers, I feel like they're supposed to be glasses. And I'm like, why? My brain is like, why do we have glasses for every single season? Realistically, I am well aware that that's not what it is. Then some little washi tape style stickers. They're cute. I won't say they're of the highest quality, but I'll try them out and see how I like them. And this sticker pack was $3.83 for all of the pages. That's another thing that you have to watch out for when you're ordering from Temu. There are definitely some items on there that like you have to pick one of the items that it's showing in the picture. So instead of it being like a 3-piece set, you're gonna pick one of those 3 pieces for like $2. So you just have to be mindful and watch what you're doing when you're ordering from them, because sometimes it seems like it's a great deal, but it's really, really not. Okay. This is a 6-piece calligraphy set, if I remember right. Yes. Calligraphy and hand lettering pen set, and this was $5.42. Sorry for all the crinkling. One of the things that, again, I wanted to learn this year was hand lettering. So that's why I purchased this particular kit. And each one of these pens has a different nib on the end. So I'll show you those. At least I believe they do, if I remember 100% correctly. Yeah, so this is like your typical like brush style pen. So you can do like the thick downstroke, the thin upstroke. No, I can't hand letter to save my life as of right this moment. It's a work in progress. Okay, and then again, you have another brush pen. And if I'm not mistaken, these would be different, what's it called? Different like thicknesses potentially, or for brush pens, it's like the hardness of the tip of the pen. But they, I mean, so far they're writing beautifully. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully I don't break them. See, here's another different type of tip. This one's likely going to be a much harder pen. So these both say S20 right here. This one says S21. So maybe that's how I tell them apart. So this one's actually kind of soft. Oh yeah, we need to work on this. Yeah, my cursive is terrible. There's a reason I don't write in cursive. Okay, this one says it is a S23. So again, another different nib. This one's much harder, much finer. May have just damaged it. We shall see. And then this one says it's an S20, so it looks like it's another one of, yep, the brush pens. Lots and lots of brush pens for hand lettering. And then this one is an S22. So, see, slightly different. Slightly thicker than the S23. So that's all of those. I already like them. and I will definitely be practicing with them. From the research I've been doing, it's definitely one of those things that it takes some time and practice to learn, just like everything else. So this next item is these little tape rollers. I use these a lot for when I'm adding things to my planner, or when I'm adding photos or stickers or anything else that I want to add in there. I use double-sided tape rollers. They make it a lot easier when you take them out. So you just flip this over and then that's your tape. This is the sticky tape right here. And you'll roll it across just like a correction tape that comes in these types of dispensers. And you'll just roll it on, stick down whatever you're trying to adhere, and then close it back up so that it doesn't hold on to, like, I don't know, a billion pieces of cat hair like I have in my house. These were $2.50 for the 4 of them. So I thought that was at least a decent price. It does not look like they have a ton of tape on them, but for $2.50, I'll take it. The next item that I have is inside this box. So this is an embroidery starting kit. So I think it's quite similar to the coasters from earlier, except you do it on this little ring and it's going to make these. So there's like a little mushroom and avocado, and I'm assuming that's supposed to be like an eggplant or something of that nature. But I thought they were super cute. And it comes with these as well, the little like fabrics that you put in here, and then all of the different yarn and the tool as well. So potentially whenever I do some of these, maybe I'll make a video. We shall see. But I thought that was a super cute little kit. And this kit was $12.18. And then up next, this is one of the bigger items. So I grabbed these, and it's a 5-pack of grid notebooks. Okay, now that the loudness is done, I don't want to put them down there. So it's just a small little notebook. It has all of this grid paper. I did want to use some of this to practice my hand lettering. It's nice and thin, so if I wanted to use it for like any kind of tracing, you can see through it. So that's what I got these for, and the 5 of these, all 5, were $14.13. So some of their pricing is really, really great. Some of it is just like okay. If I can get things cheaper on Temu and I'm not super concerned about like there being a huge discrepancy in the quality, then I'll try some things out. But if I know that I need something to be of high quality, like if I'm ordering gifts, I try to not order from Temu just because I don't want to risk getting a bad quality item or something like that. Plus, the shipping with Temu can take a while. It's not like months or anything. I didn't experience that, or I haven't so far. But it just depends on what your needs are at the time. So the next item that I got is a budget planner. I did want to use this for making some videos, but I'm going to take a look at the inside first and see if it'll actually be conducive to what I'm trying to record. Okay, it's kind of cool. Yeah, and then you have like your expense tracker and whatnot. That's a lot of expense tracking. Debt tracker, okay. I feel like that's, that'll work. I like that there are the empty spaces so you can fill them out, but I feel like there's far too many things already put in here. Like, for example, bus, train, taxi, but also car payment and insurance. I'm not sure why you would have these if you have this. But, I mean, I guess if you traveled a lot. But again, wouldn't that number change all the time? Anywho, I digress. So, little budget planner. It is a 12-month budget planner. And it does, as you saw, have like the debt tracking and monthly budget review. And it does have like space for you to write if you needed to. So that might be okay. And then the last, and then that budget planner, before I forget, that budget planner was $4.48. And the last item that I have is a set of micro pens. So if you look, each of the 12 pens is a completely different size. So the pen that I'm always talking about to you guys is a 0.03. That is the size of pen I prefer. I don't like 0.005 or 0.01, and I've never really used 0.02 either. I keep saying 0.02, but it's, if I show you guys, it's because on here, it's like the 0.3. Oh, my bad. You know what I meant. So, with these pens, I just, sometimes I need something even smaller to write with, when I'm writing in those tiny spaces. And if you see, this has a super, super narrow, tip. So this is the 005. And then I will just go down the line and show you guys the different sizes. I used to use a brand called Micron. I don't use them anymore though. So currently it's kind of hard to tell the difference between those two. But as it gets thicker, you'll see. This one is 02. And then here is the 03, which is what I typically write with. And then this one's the 04. Yeah, now I can really see the difference from 005 to 04. These are kind of hard to put back in there. Okay, here's the 05. And I'm sorry if my handwriting just isn't great. We're trying to move a little bit faster. 06. Okay, and then this one is 08. There is not a 07. This one is 10. Oh, hello. Okay, that's a much different tip. So this one you could definitely write a lot thicker, yeah. Okay, and then this one is the 20, and this one is a chisel tip. It's extremely hard to try to write with that. And then the next one is a 30. Let's see if I can even do this. Kinda. Yeah, if you write with the corner, it definitely does not work that way. And then the last one is another brush pen, or a brush pen, and this one is, it just says BR. That's an extremely thin, oh, but it writes pretty. I do feel like these pens have a decent amount of ink. I don't feel like any of those are struggling to write. Maybe I'm just struggling to write with them. I do like those. So this 12 pack of pens, these were $5.57. So I'll definitely be using those. That is everything that I got from Temu. There was a couple of other items, but they were just like nail kit type items. Overall, I'm happy with the items that I got. With the rocks, I do feel like there should have been more of those. And I feel like they should have been circles, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these items for the first time with me. I haven't ordered any of these items previously. I am excited to use some of them and play around with others. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to me. If you've never tried Temu before, give them a shot. I've had good experiences when I've ordered, and anything that I didn't like or returned, they've given me my full refund and everything. So it's been great so far. I have heard horror stories. I definitely don't want to experience any of those. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Going into the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Reach out to me. Leave me comments. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see, or any products you'd like to see me review from Temu or any of the planner shops. Just leave those in the comments and I'll check them out. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.